So I nominated Joe because he was a member of the youth club who'd been coming in for a while, and we'd got a really good relationship just through spending time together in the evenings of a session. And it became apparent that actually there was a little bit more to Joe than he was often letting on.
I was sleeping like 1 or 2 hours a day, like hardly at all, and I'd wake up in the night a lot. And then when I was at school, I used to have like certain things that would trigger like memories and basically trigger me to just panic.
The achievement he made from the initial incident that sort of caused a lot of his problems through a diagnosis of PTSD, and then moving on to being a successful member of a new school, having moved schools, making new friends, getting involved in youth club is a huge reason why. And then he's become a senior member here, and his help is just paramount to the youth club.
I didn't like recognise it at first when it first started, and then as I kind of got, like the months went on after the event, I kind of started noticing things, and then I figured it out myself really, that I had PTSD. Like I was looking stuff up online and trying to figure it out.
To meet a young person who's been diagnosed with PTSD is quite unusual. It's not something I've come across before, and his progress from that diagnosis through to where he is today is phenomenal, and it's a credit to him as a young person.
At first we went to the doctors just because we didn't know what it was, and then I went to like a private counsellor because the doctor didn't really know what was happening, because they was just like a GP, they weren't like a specialist. And then I went to like just general counselling for a few months, and that wasn't really working, so we went to like a mental health doctor at CAMS, and they like diagnosed it, and then I started CBT therapy, so like helping with my behaviour and helping stop things like triggering it.
It's definitely a big thing. Obviously there's the initial incident, getting through all the stress of that, the diagnosis, that's a big diagnosis to have at the age of 14, 15. And then on top of that, moving schools, trying to make a new set of friendship groups and meet new people and feel accepted, but also probably not wanting to share everything that's gone on and why you've moved schools. It can be quite a lot for a young person.
A lot of the time I was at home and I had nothing to do, and then everything was just on my mind all the time, and coming here kind of gave me something else to do, so I wasn't thinking about just bad stuff, like I had something to do.
Joe comes in on the open sessions, met him first there, and then he's also a senior member and helps out on Tuesday, where he helps with our role as a youth worker on the evening, running the activities, engaging with all the young people. Everyone has not a negative word to say about him.
Yeah, I remember Chris saying to me that he was going to put me into it, and I thought, okay, like I didn't really, I don't know, I guess I didn't really think anything of it because I didn't think that I'd have much chance really. And then when Ray rang me, I was like, oh, I was so happy about it, because I was out with my friends, and then as soon as I put the phone down, I rang my mum and told her, and like I was so happy about it. Yeah.
Winning for Rushcliffe is a big thing. Overall, it's fantastic, and for Joe, it's a great testament to the journey he's been on and the progress he's made.